Hey guys, this is Ivan with OverlookeDENT, and in today's video we're working on an automated brewing station. Bam! Alright, so this was requested by Mr. Johnny Garcia. Well, a lot of people have requested it, but he was the first one, so he wins. This is kind of like a proof of concept. It is not, I would say, the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Not the most reliable thing in the world, because a couple of things can go wrong, but I built it as uniquely mine and I was very happy with it, but it's not without its flaws. One of the flaws is that it is basically, it's a timer, right? This is a timer. It is a dispenser, shooting out arrows, and basically arrows that go on a wooden button, basically activate the button and so on, and then despawn in a minute's time. The problem is apparently it doesn't always hit the button. If that happens, then the whole thing's messed up. But you know, eventually work on something with a more reliable timer. I just came up with this. You know, it doesn't do the fourth thing in brewing, so it simply does the nether wart. It does the effect, and then it basically increases the length. And since it's a fire potion, let's actually increase the time. So it's not able to make it into a splash potion, for example. So this one here is going to be just to make some fire resist potions. So those are droppers, hoppers, and again back there's a dispenser. Here's some water bottles. Here's nothing, nothing, nothing. And so basically all we're going to do is just cycle this thing. This is being held so the water bottles aren't flowing just crazy. This one is not doing anything, but it'll flip-flop with this. And you guys kind of see what's going on. So again, proof of concept, the activation for it is that button. So I mean, unless I wire up a little redstone torch tower to get the power up there, we're gonna just simply go with this for now. There it is. Normally there's 3 excess water bottles, and there's 2. Should be 1 here in the hopper. Let's throw them back in the chest. So basically how this works is it seems like every one of these stages, like the wart, the magma cream, or whatever potion you're making, plus the third optional thing, it takes about 20 seconds each. So basically perfect timing. And then it goes ahead and just cycles and cycles and cycles. One other little quirk is it seems that the arrow doesn't despawn if you leave the area. Like, you know, eventually, I don't know how long from here before it unloads this place or this chunk. So it doesn't actually then work, but I believe everything is at a standstill. So when you return and it kind of carries on, that's basically what I've noticed has happened. I haven't noticed that has broken anything. The main thing that breaks this is if the arrow does not hit the button. If that happens, guys, and it doesn't hit the button, then, you know, I would say here, it cycled it, arrow, there you go. So if that happens though, you know, just make sure that all of these hoppers have nothing in them. You know, make sure that the redstone is as it is from when I showed you initially, and then, you know, hit the button again and reset the thing. But I mean, beyond that, this is going to carry on for a while. Keep in mind that each one of these makes 3 potions, so you're going to need a lot of water bottles, and you know, you get the picture. So let's build this. Super simple, guys. All right. I would say one big thing though is save the water bottles for last. Once the redstone is in place, pretty much. So let's start with the chest where all the end potions are going to go. Oops. Shift click a hopper into that. Let's get our brewing station. Shift click, brewing stand, and then 3 hoppers going down like so. All right, we're going to need droppers. Let's have something to place them on. So make sure I got the right kind. Yep, up like that. I'll add some more blocks. Can't shift click while flying. Like that. Leave this one though, because that's kind of part of running the redstone into it. Alright, and behind this third one, or actually I'm sorry, the middle one, we're going to need a dispenser. Let's get our dispenser out like so. Shift click, get it to point out that way. Shift clicking still. Get that out. Wooden buttons, stone button will not work, so if you guys feel that you gotta ask that, nope, will not work. Alright, now we gotta get the power basically over here, and get the power down here. So this doesn't have to be exactly like this, by no means, but you know, just get the power to these places. 4 ticks on this. This has to be a repeater going into that, because that will power all of these things. Alright. Again, there's nothing in any of these as of yet, so please don't fill them in just yet. Alright, just gonna fill this area in. Alright, and let's put a block here, redstone torch, repeater here. Let's get a hopper, shift click it into the brewing stand. So it's got the little L shape going to the left. And our chest here. Let's just make it a double chest. Just make this a double chest just because, so it looks like the other one. You guys don't freak out like it looks different. And then repeater there, power, 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 power. So this power is reverting that one or reversing that one. And this one, what it's doing now that it's redstone powered, it means that this hopper is locked. So once we place our water bottles in there, actually I have the materials in here. Let's just get the wart, let's get the fire resist, the magma cream, and let's get the, you know, we'll increase the potency just to do something different. And time for the water, and that's it. Let's clear this up. Yeah, I was building this actually on the PC. And I had to, I mean, I was building it on the Xbox One, oops. And then I had to stop because, you know, as I was testing things, the water bottles were like flowing out of the chest. And so I had to go with PC just so I can have too many items mod and actually, you know, have stacks of water instead of a single water thing. Alright, so now that we're here, we're basically ready to start. Man, I should have done something. I kind of wanted to show you guys in this stage how to do a redstone torch to get that in there. But let's check this. Is it broken yet? Have you broken yet? Nope, making it look fantastic. But no, as you can tell, like that, just going and going, guys. If everything works as it's supposed to, the only thing that can really go wrong, guys, is the arrow not hitting the button. That is it. That is it. Alright, so we're basically good here. So we'll hit this button. You know what? Let's let it break. Hold on. Why did I hear another button go off? I mean, another arrow go off. Oh, weird. Whatever. All right. So yeah, let's break this here for now. We'll break it along the way. Let's just get a torch tower going up there. For you guys that are like, you know what? Even though he says this thing is not the greatest thing in the world, I still want to build it and use it. Then let's just kind of separate these. Just simple redstone work. Let's get this way. Oh no, actually you're fine there. Yeah, like that. And then redstone torch tower this way, like so. You're good. You're not powering anything. Good. Don't you dare power anything. I don't know, I mean, you could put it right there if you want to. Alright, and any kind of button here doesn't actually make a difference. So then this should kickstart everything. Now let's double check that anything is, has anything gone off? Alright, I would much rather have the water in the chest to begin with. Because again, we're already going to get 3 excess water bottles because they kind of flow really quickly. Let's get rid of that. Oh, it's already brewing stuff. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Again, that was to be expected. We activated it. We weren't really ready to go just yet. All right, make sure all these are clean. Yeah, we're good to go now. So let's hit the button. Oh, messed up. Totally messed that up. There's no arrows on there. Alright, let's throw some arrows in here. Okay, so once again, we want to kind of quit protection of what it's doing right here. We'll deal with the waters at the end. I mean, the thing is that it's working, so that's cool. I mean, it's going to work, but the problem is now there's nothing going to be there to despawn and reset the timer. So let's throw some arrows in there. Alright. Nope. You're already kind of halfway started. We don't want that. No water here, no water here, no water here. Oh, no. Get you out of there. Get you back over there. Alright, now we should be technically good to go. Alright, let's hit it. Alright, nether wart. We have the additional items on standby, one before the other, and this should cycle on. Again, we should have a couple of, oh no excess water bottles this time. Sweet. Are you still doing what you're supposed to be doing here, buddy? Yep. Oh wait, I don't see anything brewing. So we ran out of water. Now this is the thing, so I'm kind of glad you guys saw what happened here, because this is going to carry on. The timer clock thing over here is going to keep going, and it's going to keep stacking items. Okay, that's what it's going to try to do. Now, what you want to do, if you want to repair and you've came back and then this is full of stuff, like right here, because they had no water to just kind of, you know, keep making what it was trying to make, then just lock the system, shift click it, lock the middle one. Make sure the arrow is no longer in play, get that out of there. It's already locked, so it's not going to have an actual effect on anything. If this happens and you come back and the hopper here is full, and the hopper over here is full, I mean the brewing stand is full, make sure there's no half-made potions. That's fine over there. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Okay. Alright, so now what you do is you've collected everything. Let's just say that you've put them back in order. You're like, you know what, I need to refill this with water. Oh, I wish they had stacks of water. Alright, so then, you know, it's no longer locked. And again, let's pretend we have a more easily accessible button. And we'll hit it. So the process should then begin again. So even when it breaks, it's not very hard to get back in order. So again, as long as the arrow is hitting the mark as it's supposed to be, and the water is constantly where it needs to be, then you're fine. But the problem is that the water is going to be hard to be kept up. You're going to have a bunch of hoppers going up here with more chests and more chests and more chests. The issue is the water, guys, pretty much. And the arrow if it misses the mark. How are you holding up over here, buddy? Broke? What happened to you? Oh. That was me. That was me in Redstone bad. There has to be redstone right here, guys. It could be right there, or it can actually run into the repeater, but it has to be part of that. The problem is that this thing has been locked all along. So even though the first potion was made, it wasn't able to suck out the potions. So again, we're just gonna put the redstone there. We'll even run it directly into that. Man, that whole button thing is what threw it all off. That's what threw it all off for us, adding the button. But again, what do we do if we want to fix it? Let's kind of lock it. Basically, let's lock it. Let's get rid of this. Oh, thank you, Rain. Thank you. Let's fill this up with some water again. Alright, you're good. You good? Let's get you out. Excess stuff. Let's get you out. This one just float on down this way. Let's get it out of there. Alright, we should be good. We should be good. Yeah, that was the whole problem, is just that this repeater, nothing was interacting with it, so it had this locked the whole time. Alright, you're no longer locked. Let's hit it. Again, we're going to have our couple excess water bottles. Going back in stack. Alright guys, well then this is where I'm going to call it. Again, this is kind of a proof of concept. I wanted to just make something that was very much my own. The button, basically, with the arrow is kind of what solved a lot of the issues. Because right now, as it stands, I am not messing with pistons in any way. I can do a hopper clock. But again, I wanted to just do something Ivan-like. So this semi-awesome excuse for a automatic brewing station was the first one. We'll have several versions though, as I'm sure you guys know. There's tons of them. Tons of ways to do this stuff. Some that are far more reliable than shooting an arrow at a button. Alright, you're back in order, buddy. Yep. Alright, how are you holding up? Are you good? You good? Done. Arrow goes. Fantastic. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. As always, subscribe up top. And peace out.